It doesn't matter whether you're just starting to learn the game, whether you're a seasoned golfer, a low handicap, or an elite player. You have to understand how this thing works. This is the most important thing. Whenever I ask people what's wrong with your golf, what's the issues in your golf game, what do they usually say? They usually say, oh, I'm not turning, or I'm not keeping my arm straight, or I'm not keeping my eye on the ball. They all do things internally. They all say things and think about things internally, i.e. the engine of the body. Rarely do they say anything about this. And if we don't know how this works, how on earth are we meant to know how this works? I'm here today to reveal a massive, massive secret to you about how this thing should work. First of all, before we get into today's video, please, 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 again, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It is massively appreciated. If you've done it already, many, many thanks. If you haven't, please don't forget, hit it. It's just down there. It's easy. It's free. Please do it. It'll be hugely appreciated. On to today's tip now. How does this golf club work? Well, so many people haven't got a clue how this golf club works. Don't get me wrong, don't take offence. You might know how this golf club works and how it gets the ball up in the air. Brilliant, good for you. But I have to say the majority of golfers don't understand how this thing works. And I'm here today to reveal one secret in particular that really, really need to adhere to make sure you're contacting that ball as well as you possibly can do. Now, here's the thing. When we generate some speed, we feel like we need to generate some speed and energy to get that club back down to that golf ball, okay? Simples, okay? However, the problem is a lot of golfers go about it the wrong way. What do? They try and speed up the handle, not the club head, okay? We try and speed up the handle, not the club head, which means we grab on that handle to try and get the energy into that golf club. Wrong. Why is that wrong? Because the problem is when that dragging that handle, we're forcing the handle down, the club head stays up here and it can't then get down to that ground. It can't. It hasn't got the ability to get down to that ground. It's forced away from its natural arc as opposed to towards its natural arc. And therefore, if you grab the handle, more than likely you're going to see that ball popping up to the right-hand side of the golf course, or you're going to top it. Those two shots in particular are going to be your really, really bad ones. So what do we need to try and do then? Well, we don't want to grab the handle. We want to throw the club head away from us. Now, a lot of people might go, hang on, man, that's casting. Well, in the true sense of the meaning, yeah, you could say that. But casting is not a negative thing. It's actually a positive thing because I'd much rather see a throw as opposed to a grab. And that's what we want to try and be. We want to try and be a club thrower. We don't want to be a club grabber. So we want to throw the club head. We don't want to grab that handle. That is so, so, so important because if we grab that golf club, we're working against the wishes of the golf club. If we throw the club head, we're working with the wishes of the golf club. Big heavy lump of metal on the end of a long stick and gravity pulling us down, we've just got to let it do its work. So we're trying to generate speed using the club head, not the handle. So please, I beg you, if you're really struggling with your strike, if you're really struggling with direction as well, don't be a handle grabber, be a club thrower, and you'll be amazed at the results. Just to begin with, don't go all out for it. Don't try and gain speed. Just nice and easy swings. Try and throw that golf club down. Yes, the handle still needs to move. It needs momentum, but it's not the main protagonist. The club head's the main protagonist. The club head just goes for it. So be nice and slow, nice and easy, long and slow swings, but really feel like you're trying to throw the club head, not grabbing the handle. And you will be amazed at the results. For so little effort you feel you're putting in, my word, when you get it and you get that golf ball out the middle of that golf club, my word, that ball will absolutely fly beyond your belief. Trust me. Be a club thrower, not a handle grabber.